Hi, it's Charlene with Blown Over Board Games, and I've got another unboxing to do. So I picked up some games via the Facebook Marketplace, so got a good deal on these, and I'm excited to show them to you. First up, we're going to go from smallest box to largest box, I think, today. We have Canvas. This is a beautiful game. I've played it on Board Game Arena and watched some videos about it, seen what the components look like. So when I saw a deal on it, I had to pick it up. All right, now Canvas is packed up a little bit differently from most board games. Rather than being a top lift, it's actually a side slide out. And they did this, from what I've learned, is they've got a hook on the back so that you could just put this up on your wall like a piece of art, because this box is a piece of art, let's be honest. All right, we've got the rule book. Oh, this paper has a fun texture. And this rule book is really nicely laid out. It looks very clear and easy to read. And it's so colorful. I feel like this is a game to play when you need a little pick-me-up. Also inside the box, we've got all of the scoring ribbons in various colors. We have the paint palette tokens. We've got the beautiful deck of transparent art cards. So the way this game works is you'll draw these cards and then you'll stack them to create an individual painting. And then once you've created your painting by stacking 3, you'll put it into a sleeve with a background. And voila, you have a painting. And then as we introduced there, you have all of the backgrounds that are in the sleeves to put your piece of art together. Then we have these goal cards. So when you play the game, you play out some of these goals, and that's how you determine your scoring conditions. Looks like the box came with some extra sleeves. And then finally, we have this lovely little playing mat. Rather than having game board, we have a fabric playing mat that allows you to lay out the scoring conditions up here and the potential pieces of art you can choose from down there. Now what's fun about this box is that it is diagrammed on the inside to show you how to put things back away. So we have canvas mat right there. Scoring and background cards hang out right there. The art cards get tucked in at that part of the box. And we have 2 spots at the top for your tokens. So there we have Canvas. All right, next up in box size is Viscounts of the West Kingdom. I don't know a lot about this game yet. I know that it's part of a series. It kind of exists in a thematic universe. So I ended up getting this because I had heard of it. It was a really good deal for what it was being sold for, and I was already getting a couple other board games from this same seller, so I figured I'd throw it in as well. And then I watched some videos about the trilogy, the West Kingdom trilogy, and it seems from the descriptions and what other board gamers think that this might be the best of the 3, or perhaps maybe the one I would like the best. So let's see what's in the box. Rulebook. Always gotta have one of those. This rulebook's definitely thicker than Canvas. Canvas is a much simpler game. But the design of this rulebook also looks well done, very readable and clear. This is one of the pet peeves I'm learning as I'm getting more and more to board games, is that some board game instruction manuals use too small of font size. Okay, we just got a box full of baggies here. It's so nice that when you buy something used and you're like, all right, it's good condition, everything's in here, even the silica gel. Like, that's how spot on this is. Okay, so I believe this is the deck of worker cards. I do enjoy... Wow. That lady looks mean. No wonder she's listed as an antagonist. Yes, she looks antagonistic. This is a really fun art style. Then we've got all our worker meeples in various colors. And it looks like the way this is organized that each color has its own starting deck. Okay, these are the manuscript tokens. Coins. This is very orange looking, but looking at the components list, I think this represents like gold bars. And these are the inkwells. More cards. A lot of cards in this game. And this is the stone resources. Okay, so then we have this really interesting piece of the game board. I think this is another reason I picked this up. You'll see a theme in the next game, is I was interested in getting some board games with like circular board games, actual game boards, board games with circular game boards, because they looked interesting. And a lot of times when you play, you have people on multiple sides of the table, and that means some players get better views than others in your traditional rectangular board game. So I wanted to try out some circles, and here we go. And so you build this circle with all these other game board pieces here. And then these are your player boards. I'm looking forward to trying this out. I believe this one also has a solo mode on it, so I can play with other people or without them. Next up in game board size, I'm excited about this one. The Loop. Now I've picked up this one because I've heard it's a bit of a mind crunch, and also it is specifically a co-op game, and I've been looking for more co-op games where the cooperation feels satisfying. So this was one I wanted to try out. It also, like Viscounts of the West Kingdom, has a circular game board. What I know about this game is that this is the bad guy, and he's trying to destroy time and space, and your job is to stop him. So there we go. Woo boy. Operational booklet. Rules of procedure. Quite lovely layout to show you how to set up the game. Okay. This is maybe the HQ board? Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Game boards have gotten like really clever in taking up less space. So here we go. We have our circular game board, but look how nicely it folds up. That's really lovely. And then this is like the time machine that you move around the center of the game board, and it spits out, I don't know, destruction tokens, I guess. These are all pieces that get added on to the game board depending on what's going on in the game. Wow, look at these. Okay. These are like cards, but they're clearly not cards because they have this like super thick cardboard. These look like they give you special powers of some sort. Okay, more of these things. More of these things. Okay, we have these like 5 special extra large meeples. These are the agent pawns. This is fun. I'm assuming this is who you play as the players, and like how fun is it that they're different silhouettes Right, gives them a little more character, if you will, rather than just having 5 exact same meeples of different colors. Okay, it comes with a drawstring bag. Let's see what's in here right now. We've got some mini plastic cubes of various colors. And decks of cards, various cards. More cards, more token type things. More advertisers. Oh! Instructions on a solo mode. Take a look at all the stuff that's just kind of roaming around this box, right? Recently I did a video where I got an organizer for my City Skylines box, and I think that when it's time to organize a second board game, the loop is definitely a candidate, because right now there is no rhyme or reason for how to put things into this box. So I think organization would help. All right, the final board game I got is the one with the biggest box. Big box. Yes, it's true. I picked up myself a copy of Mage Knight, the Ultimate Edition. So many videos about greatest solo board games of all time. This game kept coming up over and over and over again. So I had to pick one up when there was a used one being sold near me. So here we go. I don't even think it's going to fit in the overhead camera. You're going to have to get like partial views overhead. So let's see if I can even open this box. Here we go. Now I've been warned that this box, which is huge because it is not the best use of space, and perhaps it could have been more compact. So you see already when we open it up, there is a good 1.5 inches of empty space. We've got rule books and scenarios, guides to the different enemy tokens. My understanding is that the Ultimate Edition sort of added in all the expansions into the main game, so you kind of get it all at once, and that includes more scenarios that you can play solo. Okay, this is the day-night tracker that tells you how much movement each terrain costs. I have watched quite a few videos on Mage Knight, so hopefully some of it has seeped in. This is your round tracker, or it's kind of your reputation and level tracker, the level of your characters. Oh gosh. Okay, and then we get a whole bunch of minis that are like packed individually, and yeah, it's like really nice, but I see what the guy meant when he told me it's maybe not the most economic use of space. So we have these character minis and castles. Okay, so in this game also, as you can see, right, it's coming with an organizer built in. Everything has its place, which is nice, but yeah, it does mean there's a lot of extra space in this box. But you can see here, let's start up here. Here we've got all the terrain tiles for building the map. We've got all the various enemy tokens, dice, if you can see those, they're the dice. And then you have, at the top part of the box, all the cards, and they have dividers kind of built in, so you can separate the cards according to what deck they belong to or what you're using for a scenario. Oh, we got more. Oh, we got more tokens stuck over here. So I might have to like think about like where things are actually meant to go. All right, so there, I've got 4 new games to learn and play. Let me know where you think I should start, or which of these 4 is your favorite.